Bir sonraki videomdan önce buradaki her şeyi temizleyeceğime söz veriyorum. Yoksa canım kocam beni bu odadan kovacak. Diyecek ki olmuyor. Selam arkadaşlar. Ben ilk İngilizce videomu çektim ve yayınladım. Çok merak ettiğim bazı Tom Ford ürünlerimi kullandığım için, yeni ürünler bunlar. O yüzden burada da yer veriyorum. Biri Nudelight, biri Peachlight. Şu benim yüzüme sürdüğüm Moodlight'ın diğer iki rengi. Bundan önceki videolarımda bahsetmiştim deneyeceğim diye. O videoyu bu kanala da koymaya karar verdim. Çünkü makyajda kullandığım ürünleri ve duruşunu belki hızlıca bir arada görmeyi tercih edersiniz. Tabii ki İngilizce videoları hep bu kanala koymayacağım. Ama belki işine yarayanlar olur diye ilk videoyu buraya da koyup duyurmak istedim. Eğer destek olup beni orada da takip ederseniz çok sevinirim. Zaten az kişiyiz ve yorumlarda genelde konuşuyoruz. O yüzden bu videoda gördüğünüz ürünlerle ilgili de herhangi bir yorumunuz ya da sorunuz olursa gene altında, bu videonun altında görüşürüz. Çok teşekkürler ilginiz için. İnanın son zamanlardaki videoların altındaki ürün yorumlarına ve bütün konuşmalarımıza çok mutlu oluyorum. Bundan sonra da görüşmek üzere. Hi everyone, my name is Sena. This is my first video in English. I've been posting videos in Turkish for the past 2 years. I hope we get to interact and I hope you enjoy. Welcome to my channel. Since this is my first video, I was planning to start with my all-time favorite products, but I couldn't contain my excitement because I just received these Tom Fords. And as a long-time fan of Moodlight, I'm really excited to try these out. These are Peachlight and Nudelight. Everyone is raving about Peachlight, so I'm really excited to try this. And everyone finds Nudelight a bit too yellow, but I kind of like yellow products because I give myself a good glow with anything yellow, so I am excited to try this also. I will be swatching them. This is the first time I'm actually unboxing. This is the first time I'm opening these. This will be my third use of this new Lancome foundation. This is the Care and Glow one, and I've tried this with primer, without primer, and for today I will again be trying this without primer because I actually like how my skin looks with this. And I will be using an Urban Decay brush. This is Optical Blurring F105. This is kind of similar to the Bobbi Brown brush, you know, the blender brush. I don't really enjoy using that for foundation. Okay, you'll see this is 125. This actually has only 5 shades in Turkey. 125 had to do for me. So far it's good, but this is really heavy in fragrance. As you can see, there's not really much difference between my neck and this color. And I think this color is a great match. This is the first time I'm actually trying this without a turtleneck or whatever. By the way, I suck at styling my hair, so this will have to do for today's video. Okay, I think it's good. I will be using a primer NARS eyeshadow base. This is my go-to lately. I'll use the same brush again. And a concealer. We should make that an all-time favorite. Radiant Cream Concealer in Chantilly. And we can use this to blend that. Sigma P82. If I have the time, I like using really dense brushes. And today I have the time. I kind of like constructing a natural contour with using light shades for concealer. My son is always scratching me. I will not try to hide them today. I just want to try out products for contour. One of my favorites is definitely Anastasia sticks, and I would use it today as well if I could find it. Moving on, for contour. I don't really like how squishy these are. That's my Moodlight. Since I really cannot find anything to use for my contour, I will be using this Intensity 05, you know, the shade and Illuminate of Tom Ford, but the latest one. I'll try to use this as a contour. It's been a long time since the last time I actually used this, but works okay as a contourish product, right? What is this? MAC 141S. This is kind of similar to the Scott Barnes brush. Which one? Yes, this one. I love my brushes. I never compared them, so like the shape is similar, but actually this one is more dense, definitely. This is just good for shading. It's a bit time consuming for me, but I like this. I like this Tom Ford one. I'm actually curious about Milk Bionic Bronzer. Maybe I might give it a go. Okay, this will have to do for contour, like it's good enough. I never see one side of my face whenever I'm filming, but you know, I'll deal with that later. Okay, lately, my favorite thing to do, my favorite eyeshadow to apply is this shade from Natasha Denona's mini retro palette. You know what I do? Yes, like this. This is my all-time favorite blender brush. Bobbi Brown's eye blender. I just pack the color on and apply it all over my eyelid. I think this is really bright, makes me look really awake and glowy. I don't really like matte products, like glowy is my thing. Glowy and healthy is my thing. This is my go-to lately. If I have to leave the house in like 10 minutes or something, there's always fallout, so I will try to fix that with concealer later. But I like this look. I love this. Generally, if I have the time, I just use something for my crease. Probably a cool tone brownish color. Let's use the same palette and the same brush. This looks like a good enough color for my crease today. I don't really know what I'm gonna do because I'm just doing this to try out the Tom Ford products. So the eyes are not that important. Everyone in my Turkish channel are like commenting, asking for a favorite brushes video. This is one of my top 3s probably. I don't always apply makeup to do the best looking product on me. Like I just want to try things out and sometimes it doesn't work. See, this is really natural. Something that I would like wear with confidence and fuss free and everything, you know. I like this duo. I was thinking like mini glam or the big glam or the mini nude would be like my go-to. But turns out mini retro is my go-to palette from Natasha Denona. I like this. Okay, moving on. I'm a bit more chatty in my Turkish videos, but I don't really know what to talk about now since this is my first video. Maybe in time, people will ask some questions and we'll talk about product review and everything. So then a conversation happens like naturally. I like this and I would probably wear this weekend if I don't change my mind and do something else last minute. I will blend this again and I will be using a powder. Oh my god, this is really heavy in fragrance. I cannot believe how I missed that before. Let's just use... Oh, I'm actually curious to try my HUDA one. Pound cake. Turns out I have pound cake from HUDA. I'm not a baking person, a powder person. So I always use a kind of fluffy brush to apply powder and that's more than enough for me generally. Yeah, this is big. This is the Anastasia brush. I will be using a 10-year-old elf brush and dip it into pound cake. And I never use dirty brushes, like never. I really take the excess off. This is a good makeup day, if you ask me. I see nothing, but I can feel it. Let's finish the eyes, okay? Okay, one of my least favorite brushes are from NARS's earlier collection, like from 10 years ago, or maybe 15, I don't even know. But they don't really hold their shape. I want this look to be really natural, so I will be using a really stiff or pointy pencil brush. And if you ask me, that is Sigma, but it's wet right now. So I'll try to choose something else. Smashbox Precise Smudger. Yes, I like this one. I like all of these Smashbox brushes. They are great. Phenomenal. Since I've used the lightest glowy shade already, I will be using something even lighter for my brow bone. And that will be, yes, this shade of Peachlight. I want to try it right away. I didn't even swatch it. Let's swatch it first. This is Peachlight. It's really harsh at first, but then they become so soft. They turn into dough-like. But I'll just show you. I had this for the past few years. This happens. This becomes like a dough. And I like the effect it gives. Okay, this is the lighter shade of Peachlight. This is kind of pinkish. This kind of hue is not my favorite. I like yellowish, like whitish, but not pinkish. If you ask me, this is Pink Sparkle. And this is not my favorite, but it's really subtle, so I think I can use it. And this is the... Oh, this is really coppery. I can make this work. I will try this shade. And I don't even want to waste product, so I'll just do this and then blend. Love it. This is a Misha curler. I finally got this. Max Mulder. I hate this. Yes, Urban Decay 0. I always tightline my eyes. Gimme Brow in shade 1. This is, I don't really do much to my brows. Just brush them with a gel. I'm happy with how coarse they are. 011 Extreme Black version. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna thicken up, but for a first time use, it's good. I think I will be applying a little bronzer and then finishing this look. For bronzer, this is again Tom Ford Terra. And this is an older version, the big case. I didn't really think that I was going to be using so many Tom Ford products today. It just happened that way. Okay, this is Terra, another Tom Ford product. I wasn't really planning to use this today. I think this would be a good match. Let's give this a go with a fluffy brush, which is Burberry's powder brush. Let's give this a go because I'm always using my La Mer and Scott Barnes powder brushes. I don't want to overdo anything today just because this is my first video and I'm really excited for my new products and I'm not going anywhere. So, okay, before taking these off, maybe I can also swatch the gold light. Sorry, nude light. It's so gold that I thought it was gold light. Okay, let's try with the dark color and apply it right here. And the lighter shade, it's not the same, right? This might be a bit too yellow, but I like applying it. Oh, these are practically the same brush. Turns out Burberry's powder brush is the same with MAC 134. Okay, I just roll a big brush and use it for my face, just like a Guerlain illuminating powder. Take the excess on my hand, see? I love the shine it gives. It doesn't really matter if it's coppery or way too gold. I find a way to incorporate them to my routine. Okay, my cheeks are a bit pale, so I will add a little blush. I thought maybe I wouldn't have to since Tom Ford might act as a blush, but I will not use that because it might be too shimmery if I use that peach as a highlighting blush. So, all my blushes, like most of my blushes, are in this palette. This is an old palette from NARS. I always use this since these are my favorites. Ingina, Gilda, Torrid, Luster, Orgasm, Super Orgasm, Matahari, and Zen, and some others that I don't really remember now, but that's okay. I just mix them all together. What is this? MAC 139S. I think I don't want to use really strong colors, so I'll just use these three. I'm happy with the blushes I have. I don't really make blush purchases that often. Sometimes people are asking me the names of my blushes, but I don't really know. I'm always mixing them. Okay, for now that will do. Maybe I can just blend the edges. Lips. I was planning on using up my Fenty makeup break because it's really shiny and natural looking and I cannot find it. Look what I found. I cannot find the Fenty one. So we'll try this Armani Lip Power 103. Yes, they only have numbers, not names. I like this. I should have gotten 102, but this is also working perfectly. I'm hearing my son, so he might just enter the room. Okay, I like this. This is natural enough. I should clean up. This is natural enough. This lip color, whenever a lip color tends to be looking a bit pinkish, I don't really enjoy it as much. I enjoy it to be more like nude looking or peach looking. This is lively enough. I think for a first video, that's okay. That would probably show you what I like and how I apply my makeup. And I really am looking forward to be interacting and exchanging ideas and talking about products. Hope to see you in the coming videos. So please do comment below and let's meet. Thank you so much for watching.